You look like the conquerors that came to conquer our people, and now you're trying to reconquer. No Paperwork Podcast to me is like just a full snitch channel, clowning and buffooning the Norteño culture, and that's what's embarrassing, bro. That's why I had to come out in a safe little place and disrespect a young, dead kid from Southern California. You're a pretty good podcaster. You actually have something to say. My thought of the day today is that we gotta stop dissing. Hey, what it do, what it is, what it was. This is your boy Pocho1 of the Pocho Podcast. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications and support a real one in the field. Today, what are we talking about? BFD, Big Fat Dork. Nah, big fat dude, Sacramento rapper, Northern California. I'm not gonna lie, he can rap, okay? You heard it from me. He can rap, which makes it this much more annoying. For me, I understand if you can't rap and all you do is diss the ops because that's the only way you can get on, i.e. lefty gunplay. But if you can actually rap, BFD, bro, why do you do this? Is it just because you're like a white dude from like middle America and you want to fit in with the Mexicans? But you can't speak Espanol, dog. You got green eyes, bro. You look like Hernan Cortez, my boy. You look like the conquerors that came to conquer our people, and now you're trying to reconquer our people, and I'm not going to let you do it, my boy. You cannot come in and keep dividing raza because it makes you feel special inside. Because you were locked up for all those years in your little cell trying to get out, but you were claustrophobic. And I still don't understand. How did you get locked up all those years and didn't come out banging, dog, strong like your boy, bro? I know if you got in with me, bro, you'd be winded before you even got into it. You'd be like, I've seen fools like you guys act all tough, but when it comes down to actually getting with the business and not using any weapons, you fools be getting winded real quick, my boy. So keep your wind, my boy. Keep your wind. I want you to keep your wind. But you keep disrespecting Gold Toes. You keep disrespecting his homies. You keep doing these little slide things where you're throwing him on the intro even though you're not cool with them. You keep doing those things, bro, and see what it gets you. What does it get you? It gets you 3,000 followers on your YouTube. Bro, what I'm laughing about is you guys do all this dissing and dissing people that are passed away, young boys, bro. You're dissing young kids. You're dissing young men that have passed away. You feel proud of yourself. Ooh, like you're so tough. You know what I mean? God, bro. What we're talking about today, bro, is how embarrassing it is that these podcasters will just disrespect the dead for no reason. I've never disrespected the dead. And even when I talked about Travieso, like, trolling me, even though he passed away, and that trolling can get you into a situation that got him into the situation that he rested in peace. That's just my thoughts and feelings. That's not me saying F Travieso, F his family, he's a snitch, all the homies that were with him weren't in the right program. I'm not doing that. That's a straight gossip or BFD. I don't understand. I want to know why you think you have the right to disrespect a young man. That fool was a fellow rapper, bro. Why don't you just respect him as a rapper? Why do you have to put him down, bro? His family's still dealing with their loss. You know what I mean? And I just wonder, like, where happened to the honor, homie? Once somebody from the other side passed away, we didn't keep on with that. We didn't do all this extra trolling, you know? It was honorable in death. We all go, you feel me? So at least he went out like a gangster, fool. So show some respect. And regardless what happened this way, he stood up to whoever was bullying him, and he got handled for that. And that's too bad. But the Vato stood strong for himself and for his family. And he probably, I'm just assuming now, but he probably didn't want to be part. He probably saw it. He probably saw like, oh man, I don't want to be having to pay these fools for the rest of my life. Hell no, I'm gonna get out and do my thing. And sadly he wasn't able to get out. But my question to y'all is, do you think it's cool? Do you guys like following fools that disrespect, you know what I mean, people that passed away? I don't understand where the passion is for that. Where's the goals? What do you get out of it? Do you just feel good inside? So BFD recently was on the No Paperwork Podcast, which is, bro, at first I was showing some love, but bro, they got no numbers, they got no followers, they got no chat, they got no conversation, and only times that they get any numbers is when they bring me up, when they bring daddy up. One person in a garage. I got more followers than all you fools in a studio, bro. You should be ashamed, my boy. You think it's funny dissing people, but it's all going to come back to you, bro. I diss people for a cause. I diss you because you're acting like a J-cat at using your guys' terminology. Why are you on the mic gossiping, bro? If you're such a big bad gangster, you should be either rapping or being in the streets, not going to a studio and self-snitching. self-snitching and dry snitching on all these people. No Paperwork Podcast to me is like a big, just a full snitch channel, you know what I mean? They're just snitching on people all day long. This fool did this fool did that, you know what I mean? With no boundaries, you feel me? No love for them, no love for BFD, and I hope they do better, bro. Why do you guys feel like you can't get it on your own? BFD, you got actual talent. Why don't you use your talent to help your people? Not just, 20 people or 30 people or your little studio rapper community. Why don't you actually help the hood? I was just in my hood, you know what I mean? I'm always in my hood. The internet will try to, throw all these crazy narratives out. But the truth is, with the people in the streets where my family lives for 50 years in Santa Rosa, your family does not. So if anybody has the right, we have the right to start telling people how they should be or what they should be doing. But this is about the BFD coming out like the Northern California bozo. He's a Norte drill sergeant, bro. Like, you got to make sure you're everything. If this is up, you got to put it down. You got to walk straight, head up high. You know what I mean? You have to move perfectly, exactly like they do. They just want robots, bro. But I'm not a robot, my boy. I'm a human being blessed by God, God's child, homie. And I would never let some fat dude from Ohio run my program or any of my people's programs. Just so you know, BFD, you do not speak for nobody but yourself and them 20 rappers that be in those little rooms rapping their little, I'm so tough, I'm such a killer. You guys are just buffoons, bro, clowns. Clowning and buffooning the Norteño culture, and that's what's embarrassing, bro. That's why I had to come out and press you fools, because you embarrass us. You embarrass my people. You embarrass everybody, and we're all tired of it. I stopped watching all that just because I can't even handle it. But a little clip, those clips, bro, will get you cracking out here. But I do think that we have to stop dissing our legends, have to stop dissing rappers just to get on. I get it, a little bit of rap beef is fun. I like it, actually. But once you start dissing the dead, there's certain things. Talking about like what I've done, talking about people's moms, I'm working on that. It's just cheesy. There's no class. You're not a gentleman. You're not a professional. And you're contradicting everything that Northern California hood politics taught you to be. You're like a renegade. You know what I mean? You're on your own shit. You're like these new dropout gangs, so you just want to create your own narrative. You feel me? I ever talk to homies from my side or people that are like, construction workers now, and they just think that all you guys are like buffooning, because if you guys are really about that life, you would never let me talk about you like that. You'd be over here in Santa Rosa trying to find me. You wouldn't go down, and if you got a problem with MoneySign, why don't you go down and disrespect his mom? You know what I mean? If you're really about that life, go knock out some candles or something. Do something real street life. Don't just get on a mic in a safe little place and disrespect a young dead kid from Southern California to make your ego stronger, bro. It's embarrassing, and I feel like you guys could do better. You actually can rap, bro. So stop dissing people. Recently, Gravedigger hit me up saying, hey, bro, professionally, stop talking about me. I'm like, bro, stop talking about the legends. Stop dissing people. That's another vato. Gravedigger, you can rap. Why do you diss people when you can rap? Rely on your talent. Tito Ranas is the only guy that has the real talent above both of you fools. And he disses, but he doesn't go on long rants about it. You know what I mean? He just says it real quick in his raps and keeps it pushing. And even in interviews, he keeps it light. You fools write paragraphs, you know what I mean? And then get butthurt when people call you out on your clown behavior. Stop dissing dead people, bro. They can't speak for themselves. That's the cheesiest thing I've ever seen. Rest in peace to MoneySign Suede. I always say his name wrong. Rest in peace to him. He was going to be our first interview to pop off the Full Community Podcast instead of Jenny 69, but he got locked up and he never came home, and that was sad. I think his music is great. I support him, his family. Long live that whole family, that whole movement, all the rappers that came up after him. You know what I mean? And, shot him out in his music. Peso just had a crazy new song and he just shot him out, saying it ain't the same without you. And they came up together. I just think that if we're going to move forward, this whole north-south stuff just got to stop, bro. And we got to stop dissing people that are dead. I just think that karma is crazy. And if you want that karma, BFD, grab it. You can have it. But I just think that we all can be better. And I be making fun of you fools because it's easy to make fun of you fools. You a green-eyed devil, my boy. You're like I told you, you're like the Hernan Cortez. You're like the colonizer coming back to recolonize my people, and I'm like an indigenous motherfucking warrior, bro, and I'm not gonna let you do that this time, my boy. I'm gonna have to oust you out of here. But it don't matter because you're not really outside like I am, working in the community, being in the community, so I'm never gonna see you. I know you'll get winded playing with me in the streets, bro, so let's not even go there. Let's talk. Let's actually talk, because I feel like you actually, the other funny part, BFD, is you're a pretty good podcaster. You actually have something to say. I don't know why you lower yourself. Even me sometimes lower ourselves to these standards when we could be speaking about bigger topics that have broader implications on our community that could help. But nah, you want to diss MoneySign Suede. You want to diss a little dead kid, bro. That is cheesy, my boy. Cheesy, cheesy, cheesy. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. Is it cool that BFD be dissing MoneySign Suede? Is it cool that Gravedigger disses Woody? Is it cool that Chito Ranas disses everybody? Is it cool that Rico Too Smooth went to Chito's hood? You know, this whole north and south. Is it cool that bands diss Lefty after Lefty diss bands? And is it all comadres? And are we all just making ourselves look bad? Or is some real, like, are we really working it out? My thought of the day today is that we gotta stop dissing men that are passed away, especially if they're younger than you, bro. You know, he had a short life, bro. You should honor his life, you know? And maybe if you're going to talk negatively about him, try to say something positive about the vato, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just sad to see a grown-ass 50-year-old man disrespecting a young kid that passed away, and his family and community are still traumatized by that, you know? And just re-traumatizing that and bringing it back up for what? For views that you don't get. I just don't get it, BFD. Do better, my boy. Focus on your music. Stop dissing people. Get your subscribers up, because you can't be the voice of the North with 3,000 subscribers, bro. You just can't do it. Is that nobody's gonna follow a green-eyed devil, bro? Yes, there are homies that are white, but I never in my life saw a white boy run a whole hood, bro. No disrespect. You feel me? So stop thinking that you're some gang leader, bro, or you're some leader. Just be you. Just be a white guy from Ohio, bro. Nebraska, you know, New Hampshire, maybe. I don't know. Somewhere where you fit in and look right. Like, you would fit in Ohio better than you fit in Sacramento, you know? So I just don't get it. And why are you dissing people that are really from their areas and really loved, you know? Just so you can get your rocks off. It's sad and it lacks class. Anyway, this is your boy Pocho1 of the Pocho1 podcast. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and support a real one in the food. And let me know if you think it's cool that BFD be dissing people that can't even speak for themselves, or if you think he's a sucker for that. This is your boy Pocho1, and I'm out.